Attack, take down the demon of Ayata. Okoi. ACC. Huff huff. Why? Why did you make that decision? Why have you made a deal with the devil? Why did you betray us? Knox von Reinhafer. Betrayal, huh? I guess that's what it would be to you guys. Right. However, I did not betray you. Rather, it was you guys who betrayed me. Stop arguing. Just tell me. Since when were you this broken? The beginning was like a crash landing. You have cleared the first part of inner lunatic. Phew, alright. That's not bad. I got a bunch of items this time too. Clear the Great Footprint, Setting Moon, defeat the demonic human, Knox von Reinhafer, resolve the princess murder incident and manage to clear hidden quests. Sun rising in the east, suppress the resistance in the Tajilan kingdom. I'm satisfied. Except for the fact that I'm gonna die next month. 2 years ago. Patient Yu-chan, don't panic and just listen. In examination room, Yu-cha. You came from XX University Hospital, right? Doctor, you've already been to 2 hospitals. We've done many tests. We can prescribe you some pain relief meds. Take them when it gets too much. It's already been 2 years. I really am gonna die soon, huh? Well, I guess the end result won't change just because I keep thinking about it. February, Saturday, XX University Hospital examination appointment confirmation name. Tu Chan Nim. Examination appointment confirmation name. Yu Chan Nim. I have no one to talk to despite all that. No one reached out to me after the memory loss. Sigh, there's no one for me to reach out to either. I can't go out anywhere in my current state. Sun, late-stage cancer patient meeting. Let's endure with faith. Church flyers, etc. Do you want to do hospice together? Will you start a new game? Yes, no. I guess this is all I have to do. Will you start a new game? Yes. What is the player's name? Carl. What character should I make this time? What kind of ball? Let's see. Traits: mana sensitivity genius. Please pick a trait. Swordsmanship and combat genius. Or mana sensitivity genius. If you choose 2 or more genius traits, there will be penalties. Choose only 1 or fewer genius traits in order to avoid penalties. Neutral trait. Negative trait: terminally ill. I'm terminally ill, and so is my character. 1964, Will you start the game with the chosen character? Well, why not? Am I dying right now? Character creation was successful. I thought death was something I was used to, but I at least wanted to die the way I pleased. Synchronization 4. 6. Synchronization stopped at 71. Character settings are complete. This place is When I was enveloped with the feeling of déjà vu, could it be? I realized. I had become the worst character. Nox. In this damned game. I don't know why that text popped up. The beginning was, yes, a crash landing. Nox von Reinhafer, inner lunatic's third dark renowned family. Deeply related to the world's worst criminal organization, Lunatic. The Reinhafer family's youngest of 5 siblings. The Reinhafer family has birthed talented children who excelled in magic and swordsmanship throughout the ages. But Nox was the family's only non-talented child. Nox came to resent the world because of his lack of talent, and ended up signing a contract with the devil, which was banned. And thereby became the worst ever villain in the inner lunatic story. Is this a dream? I became Nox. Basic information. Name. Nox von Reinhafer. Sex. Male. Age. 14 species. Human. Main element. Darkness. Accomplishments. None. Positive. Sword, mana sensitivity, steel mentality. Neutral. Void revelation. Negative. Terminally ill, curse of the weak, frequent sickness, cold hands and feet. Possession. A stat window. 2. Cheese. Stats. Stamina. 2 mana. 9 luck. 7 will. 10 charm. 25. Wait, what's wrong with my stats? Only 2 in stamina. And my negative trait is neutral. Void revelation. Negative. Terminally ill, curse of the weak, frequent sickness, cold hands and feet. Possession. Is this the character I customized earlier? I was terminally ill in real life. There is 1 year remaining in the player's life and now I have to be terminally ill here too. I don't know why I did that, but thinking back on it, I think I get it. I wanted to make a character that was like me. A terminally ill character who was dying and didn't have anyone to depend on. Of course. I didn't know that I would become the character. There is 1 unread mail in the mailbox. Will you check it? Unread mail. Hey, Yu-chan. No, I guess I should call you Nox now. How do you know my name? Yu-chan, a name left to me by my parents whose whereabouts I don't know of. The being that put me here is. Does it know about the past I can't remember? You won't remember me, but I have to say this. Long time no see. What? You did well for the last 2 years. You deserve to be here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Is it saying that the world I lived in wasn't reality, but rather that this place is? What a bunch of nonsense. I can't tell you much about my identity just yet, but I hope to be of help to you. Help. Enter Elydian Academy. Grow your power and stay as close as you can to the main story. The whole truth will be lying there, in that place. How does it end? Let's calm down. My current self has transmigrated into the final boss of a game called Inner Lunatic. But stay as close to the main story. No matter how you cut it, that's no different from just telling me to die. Hello, Yu-chan. No, should I call you Nox? But, if Inner Lunatic is in fact reality, then I can't give up on recovering my memory. I'll have to stay close to the main story any way possible. And after I recover my lost memories of contact within this game, I'm willing to survive. To become the biggest villain if that's what it takes to make that happen. If I think about it, not much has changed compared to my reality. 2 years ago, when I lost my memory, I was a terminally ill patient to begin with. There was a countdown ticking down toward my death every second. And I spent my time in fear, wondering when I would die. The only thing that has changed is the backdrop. But it changed to a world I was quite familiar with. System, today's date. February 4th, 1812. Additionally, my death changed too. Then shall we? To begin the 28th attempt. Negative characteristic is currently in effect. You have gained sprained wrist LV1 due to the effect of a minor ailment. Please get plenty of rest to recover. What kind of glass body is this? Amy a sunfish. Oof. Who? Imo. Oh my, young Master Knox. Arg, it hurts. I'm sure this face, brown hair with light golden brown eyes. Is it Rona? I apologize. Please overlook this, cutting your flesh with a piece of glass. Although she is extra, I got a beating from the young master again. Always talking behind Knox's back. That much I do remember. She was talking behind Knox's back with that innocent face of hers. Ha. Knox is the villain. Ha. I'll let you off the hook this once. However, if you make such a mistake again, yes. Yes, sir. Oh right. I was the family trash. But, young master. Knox. Just how did you live your life? Where are you off to this early in the morning? The training hall. Pardon. That's right, Rona. You follow me. Pardon. Don't tell me he's going to beat me with a wooden sword. First off, I have to survive. After standing on death's door, I'm even more certain. I still don't want to die yet. First, in order to survive, I have to quickly adjust to the circumstances I've found myself in. Still, that doesn't mean there is no chance. As a pro who has finished this game 27 times, I not only know all of the game's hidden secrets. Characteristic window. Inner lunatic is the demonic and the divine. Further, it's a game where conflict with the Empire is the main focus, and has numerous fandoms around the world. What is special about Inner Lunatic is that you have various paths of growth with countless combinations of characteristics. Although there are many low-rank characteristics, rare and common ones, that can be chosen, there are also genius characteristics, only one of which can be applied in practice. Genius characteristics make it easy to reach the peak of the applicable field. However, I had picked two. This is because there is something called a characteristic penalty in this game. There is a system that applies an increasingly bigger penalty, the more characteristics are selected above the limit. That is how. Mana Sensing Genius. Please choose a characteristic. Sword and Martial Arts Genius. Neutral characteristic. Negative characteristics. The more characteristics are selected above the limit. That's why I was able to choose two genius characteristics. Sword and Martial Arts Genius. Proficient in the use of swords and other cold weapons. Helps you reach the peak of basic martial arts. And Mana Sensing Genius. Increases your sensitivity to magic, helping you achieve maximum efficiency when circulating mana. There's a lot of even more useful things too. Eye of Discernment. Allows you to view the status windows of other characters through the protagonist benefit. And Master of Acting. Like its name implies, literally corrects your acting skills. Steel Mentality. Will also keep me trembling in combat or in dangerous situations. In the negative characteristics. Terminally ill. 1 year remaining, depending on the unique characteristic, although terminally ill is the most concerning. Negative. Terminally ill. Curse of languishment. Frequently sick. Cold hands and feet. Transmigrated. I'm like a walking hospital ward. In the case of cold hands and feet, it's almost impossible to even set foot in glacial zones without an ignition skill. And so long as I have frequently sick, in a chapter in the game, I will faint. Well, I guess I can't help it. Let's resolve this one by one. We're almost at the training hall. But does he really intend to go in? No matter how much I thought, I could only come up with one conclusion. I'm fucked. Like the introduction of a novel. That was what I concluded after careful deliberation. Person who couldn't swing the sword even 10 times. To think that the curse of languishment was a curse this debilitating. As expected, there are a lot of well-maintained weapons. That is because the foundation of the Reinhaver family lies within the sword. What distinguishes the Reinhaver family and propelled them to fame among various powerful noble families is their proficiency in sword and the darkness attribute. The reason why they earned this fame is because of their sword art that infuses their swords with the power of darkness and allows them to easily slice their enemies, and because of their leader's sword was given only to those the weapon called the Dark Sword of Force, who were to become the next family head. They have more going for them than just their sword art, so being a part of this family has a lot of advantages. Well, does that have anything to do with me? There's money, and for example, money. As expected, money is the best. The Reinhaver family is the best family in this world. Obviously, they have so much money that it rots. In fact, to their trash youngest son, they can give large amounts of money. Knox's father, Theo, probably wouldn't care if Knox spent money however he wanted. A reputable family's trash youngest son. Isn't Knox a character who's been handed everything in the first place? Anyway, his character is clear. I'll spend lots of money. I won't be able to run. What are you planning to make me do this time? A few minutes earlier. I've prepared the wooden sword, a towel, and water. Young master. Is that young master really thinking of exercising? There's no one around, right? Come here, Rona. Are you going to hit me? Why? Is he? What are you talking about? Just come closer. Yes. Ha. What? Where are you going to spend all that money? Hits. I'll pretend I didn't hear anything you said. Don't say anything and just get it for me. Why yes, sir. Please don't scold me. He hasn't changed at all. I don't know how good Rona is at running errands, but if she does things quickly, she can bring it tomorrow. But, until she's done with her task, how do I solve the problem of my curse and low vitality? Who knew it'd be this bad? Greetings, young Master Knox. Why you're head butler Rotwell de Hernerock. He's the butler and the right-hand man of the family head and Knox's father, Theo von Reinhaver. That is who Rotwell is. Someone difficult to deal with appeared so quickly. Under normal circumstances, he wouldn't care about the trash youngest son. Why did he come to me? I do have a sort of a self-defense weapon. What's the family head's butler doing in a place like this? Positive characteristic. Master of acting. Is currently in effect. I have been tasked by the family head to bring you this news. Yes. He insists that you participate in tonight's dinner. I just transmigrated, so I know nothing. He wants to eat with me. Tell him I won't be attending dinner tonight. Why did the family head suddenly ask for the youngest son? The young miss from the Steeliner family has visited. She came to receive night lessons. If young master does not participate, the family head will be very angry. Ha. All right. Young master is a bit weird today. What are you trying to say? You normally didn't like to swing a sword. But you're walking around the drill hall today. Can I ask why? The only thing I'll tell you is, how dare a mere butler like you pry into his master's business? No matter what I do, or why I do things, that's none of your business. I decide what I do. I'll correct myself. Did he catch on to something? I'll have to report this to the family head. That came out of nowhere. I didn't think this kind of event would pop up. Who knows what would happen if they found out I transmigrated. He's not following me, is he? Well, that's that. The Steeliner family's young miss. Why is she appearing out of the blue like that? Hey, look over there. Even that trash punk is here. He's ruining the atmosphere at the table. Is he still attached to the family? Seriously, brother. Twin brothers, Hatch and Alan. I didn't think I'd see his face here. He's so shameless. Didn't he beat up a maid and his butler earlier? Really, he's allowed all right. I feel so wronged even though I'm not the one who's done those things. Everyone's here. Theo von Reinhaver. He's here. The Reinhaver family's head and Knox's father. Hello. I am Talia von Stieliner. Pleased to meet you. He said night lessons. Everyone welcome her warmly. Talia. Inner lunatic side character. The character who condemns the antagonist. Knox. This means she's a person who'll stab me in the chest in the future. So you also came here today, Knox. Since everyone's here, let's start the meal. Father. I think it's about time for you to make a decision. On who will be admitted to a Lydian Academy and become the family's new talent. I see. Definitely, the time to do that has come. Lydian Academy. The most important place in the Inner Lunatic. Because of Inner Lunatic, it depicts a story of cadets fighting demons through various unexpected situations in the academy. I definitely have to get admitted. As long as it doesn't affect the story of the game, I need to gather my own comrades. Although all of you are already aware, but only 3 tickets are allotted to each family for a Lydian Academy admission. I used 2 for my first and second sons. The reason for that is to guard the academy against the power of nobles. So the Reinhaver family only has 1 ticket left. Before I look for my comrade, somehow getting my hands on that admission ticket will be the best for me. I shall choose who will go according to our family's tradition. So you're trying to tell us that you will pick one person by letting us brothers fight each other. I didn't expect Knox to speak up first. That's right. The date will be set in a month. I will decide on who will be admitted after I see you spar at the training grounds. If you have thoughts about giving up, it will do you good to speak up and say it now. You're so weak and you've never held a sword before, so there's no chance of you winning over us. Something you would normally say after winning, isn't it? Do you think you can beat us? This duel is going to be my gateway for admission. I don't intend to listen to their ridiculous notions. I will be the one who will be admitted to a Lydian Academy. Well, our youngest seems to be very confident, doesn't he? I feel like I've gained the attention of someone I shouldn't have. From your report it's clear that Knox's behavior has changed all of a sudden. That's right. I wouldn't have believed him if I hadn't seen it for myself. He somehow had a change of heart. He's not being possessed by a demon, right? Anyway, I'm intrigued all right. Rotwell, continue keeping your eyes on Knox. Look at him. Our youngest lord has come out to the training grounds again. Oh my, he really has. I heard there's going to be a competition in a month. A competition? But why? Is he only running around? Your stamina level has increased by 0.1. Just by 0.1. Why am I running around? Because my biggest problem is my physical strength. The activation condition for sword and martial arts genius is to achieve a 4 in physical strength. Unless one's stamina is at its lowest like Knox's, they would have started with everything already open. Characteristic: sword and martial arts genius, sensing genius. Eye of discernment, ears of memorization, steel mentality, master of acting. Neutral. Dark Knight. Negative. Terminally ill, curse of languishment, frequently sick. Cold hands and feet, but I'm under the curse of languishment. I need to improve my stamina by 1.9 in a month. A curse that reduces your physical growth by half. Curse of languishment. I almost exhausted myself to death running just now, but as you can see, it only increased by 0.1. My terminally ill. Characteristic is also cutting down the pace of my physical growth by half. As a result, I have to work 4 times harder than others. What kind of difficulty is this? No matter how hard I try, stamina. 15. Magic. 30. Since I have the terminally ill characteristic, I can only get up to 15 stamina. I'll think about this later. I've brought the items you've asked for yesterday. Oh, she's more resourceful than I thought. At least you're of use now. So how do I plan to get 4 stamina? Golem's core, 3-headed serpent's poison, fairy's spring water, rapid physical growth scroll. I won't have any problems. Of course, I'm a pro at using old-fashioned shortcuts. Why the heck do you need these? These are all either poisonous, tricky to use, or medications that people would usually avoid. They were expensive. Isn't the scroll the only one that will be useful to you? They avoid it since they don't know how to use it. How to use it? Young master. That's poison. It really is poison. You have taken the 3-headed serpent's poison. Your stamina will temporarily increase by 1.5. The countdown will start right away. 9.59. I will get the butler. Wait. This is delicious. That's not how you eat a core. You have eaten the golem's core. You will slowly fall into a state of petrification. The hidden piece has been revealed. The 3-headed serpent's poison is reacting to the golem's core. Good. The hidden piece is working. I just have to keep this going. Originally, the golem's core can temporarily petrify humans to amplify their defenses. It's an item that is used to make other artificial golems. But if it's used with the 3-headed serpent's poison, the 3-headed serpent's poison will be diluted. A special effect has been activated. Negative characteristic curse of languishment has disappeared. That's right. The curse of languishment will disappear. Young master, could you die soon? But there are more hidden pieces to uncover. Are you all right? Oh. Young master. Young master. You have used fairy's spring water. The fairy's spring water is reacting to the golem's core. The effects of the golem's core have disappeared. This is an interesting feeling. A hidden piece has been uncovered. The user is temporarily given the blessed growth characteristic. Just as I planned. The characteristic blessed growth will double the user's stat growth rate until stamina reaches 5. 1 more left. You have used the rapid physical growth scroll. It increases your stamina growth rate by 100. I've gotten rid of the curse, and with blessed growth, I offset the 50. Physical growth penalty of terminally ill and even used the scroll. As a result, I'll be progressing twice as fast as before. Should I improve my stamina now? Ugh. Young master, are you alright? When you took off your clothes after taking the poison, just get me a towel. I thought something was wrong with your head. Now that I've lifted my curse, I'll let it slide. Of course I'm fine. Are you sure I don't need to call the butler? Don't you need to rest? Then what will you do? It's fine. Run. Just how did that weak punk agree to contend against his brothers? Mississippi. You should not belittle the youngest son of the Rainhafer family. Emma, Talia's maid. I am right though. It's not polite. He's not even holding a sword. He's just running around ignorantly. Even the soldiers of the Rainhafer offered to teach him swordsmanship. But he rejected them all. He'll just end up getting beaten up in a month. I know that's what will happen, but why can't I help but be concerned about him? This won't do, Miss Emma. I'll be away for a bit. Hey. My name is Talia. Why is she here? What brings you here? I think I've heard your name before. What's with his cold attitude? I am sure he's just shocked to see my beautiful face. I am sure that's it. You. Are you training right now? Because you think you can really win against your brothers? Just by running around like that? Do you really think that's possible? I think the same. I can help you a bit. No thank you. I'm not interested, so can you leave? I can't believe you said that when I came to offer my help. Girls hate it when you say stuff like that. Whatever. Do whatever you want. Ugh. What the? Young master, you really are a scoundrel. Oh, what a mess. Talia, name. Talia Vod Stiliner, gender. Female, age. 14, species. Human, main attribute. Fire, achievements. Stats. Stamina. 6, mana. 3, luck. 5, will. 7, charm. 20, characteristics. Positive. Hero admiration, chivalry, hot-tempered, sword and martial arts genius, neutral. Negative. Inferiority complex, uncultured, easy to bully. She has some crazy talent by the looks of it. In inner lunatic, stamina. 6, mana. 3, luck. 5, will. 7, considering that the average adult male's stamina is only 4, her stamina is quite impressive. Although she doesn't have as much potential as the 3 sword emperors or the 4 sages of the continent. She has enough talent to reach the level just below them. She's talented enough to eventually kill a demon or 2. That fire attribute. The magic power of the flame attribute used by Talia will awaken as the white flame in the future and incinerate Nox, who will have become a demon, to death. If I make Talia into my ally now, a lot of future stories will get tangled up. I need to stay close to the main story to avoid death. And, to begin with, does it make any sense to get along with someone who's gonna kill me? 1 month later. Amazing. You're quick to learn. You have talent befitting the Stiliner family. Talent befitting the Stiliner family. Sister. Will I be able to become a knight? From ancient times, a knight is an individual unmoved by greed, living frugally with their sole purpose being to sacrifice themselves in the name of justice. In addition to that mindset, it is only possible to become a knight after learning numerous sword arts and techniques. But with just physical exercise, he's gonna defeat his brothers who have been training all their life. He will never beat his brothers. The next day. Theo's first wife, Priscilla. Rotwell. What do you think of this duel? Attention. The competition over the right to be admitted into the Elydian Academy. Rotwell. What do you think? If we witness what we've often seen before, then naturally young Master Alan will win. Yes. I think so as well. I wonder if the family head anticipates a different result. Although it is true that young Master Nox has changed, I don't get the impression that he will win. That's outrageous and impossible. I, too, once walked the path of a knight, fighting by the family head side. The sword is something that is sometimes intricate, but at other times, the simplest thing in the world. How long you've been training, as well as how much you've pondered over it, determines your level. There is only one thing that can turn everything upside down and cause a stronger person to eventually kneel before you. Otherworldly genius, as it implies, an overwhelming talent. Was young Master Nox born with that sort of talent? However, it's not like he has zero potential. You can never be sure with the blood of the Reinhaver family running in his veins, if a young rascal might have been born with a potential as incredible as that. Of the 3 sword emperors. Sword and martial arts genius. I wonder why the hell I don't have any luck. Even though my luck's this high. Was my luck negative? To talk about the outcome first, I wasn't able to get my stamina to 4 in the end. A characteristic is currently in effect. Your stamina has increased by 0.1. Your stamina has increased by 0.1. Is my stamina at 3.8 now? Do I really have to keep running with you? Of course, as my maid, if you don't run with me, then what kind of fun would it be? It seemed like your real thoughts revealed themselves just now. No, that's not it. I mean, who would assist me, then? Alright. One more task for you. Ouch. I bit my tongue. You cursed me out inside just now, didn't you? I didn't though. With this much, her stamina should be quite up there, won't it? Shall I check with the eye of discernment? Stamina. 4.5 mana. 3 luck. 4 will. 2 charm. 16, what the heck is this? 4.5, to think that a maid is stronger than your average adult male. What the heck did the Reinhaver family make her do for this to happen? Rona, an extra, has higher initial stats than I do, stats that I've barely reached after a month of hard work. That's so ridiculously unfair. Anyway, it's already nighttime. Tomorrow's the competition, so you should rest now. Damn it. Already. Yo Nox. How about you give up now? Even if you are the disgrace of our family, you're still my younger brother. I can't hit you too hard, can I? Isn't that so? Judging from the look on your face. You don't really want me to give up, do you? Did I get caught? Truthfully, I want to look good in front of the young lady of the Steeliner family, you see. I trust that you'll help me. I wonder. I don't know if that's a good idea. Alan's stamina's at 8. By chance, are you also interested in the young lady? Stamina. 8. There's no way I can win through ordinary means. If that's the case. With the right of admittance into the Elydian Academy at stake, the sparring match will formally begin. Nox von Reinhaver and Alan von Reinhaver. The two must accept the results of the spar and never dispute them. If I lose here, it's all over. I'm nervous. From regaining my memory to finding out who sent me the letter. And, albeit with a year of postponement, my life will really come to an end. Is everyone ready? Then. Begin. Boomf. You block well. The one truth of this damn game called Inner Lunatic. It's that I'll have to let everything go if I lose here. But if I can win here, then. Your stamina has increased by 0.1. I feel like I'll be able to get everything under my grasp. If I can win here. Were my blows so strong you became an imbecile? Ugh. Maybe I need to hit you a few more times for you to get your wits back. Looks like I was needlessly worried after hearing that the youngest had changed. In the end, the last child who will enter the Elydian Academy from the Reinhaver family will be my son. How pathetic. This family, too, will one day. I was looking forward to it because I had heard he had changed. In the end, is this the best he can do? Family head, should I stop the match? If we let this fight go on, young Master Nox will need a long time to recover. Are you exhausted already? Alan and Hearts. Their aptitude is good, but not to the point that they're like an uncut gem compared to Garen, the eldest. Their skills are sorely lacking. The rule of might of the black sword that brings everything before his feet and brings his opponents to their knees with his overwhelming armed might. Just who in this world can be taught from? Yes, the match, let's stop. Your stamina has increased by 0.1. The sword and martial arts genius characteristic has been activated. Have you lost your mind and gone insane now? Nox. The skill, Genius Time Stream has been invoked. I've heard this saying somewhere. That geniuses and commoners live life in different times. This that is genius time stream. Everything appears to be moving slow, a skill that makes the time you perceive slow down manyfold. Although it's hard to utilize this skill to its full potential, the enemy appearing slow is completely different from me moving fast. So long as the sword and martial arts genius characteristic is activated. It has been decided. Inko. This is fun. What are you? Even so, I mustn't let my guard down. The skill only lasts for 5 minutes. I have to end it somehow within that time. I've been going easy on you until now. But I can't any longer because I'm bored. Let's finish this as quickly as possible. Both of you, please come at me at once. What? Father, please allow me to fight both my brothers at the same time. What are you doing right now? Looks like there's something that he had hidden. His spirit has changed. It'll be worth watching a little more. I'll allow the 2-on-1 spar. You. Begin. How dare that punk humiliate us in front of Father? Be prepared. Hyung, quickly dig deeper to the left. Shut up. The proficiency of the underground lower sword art has increased through the special effect of the genius time stream. The proficiency increased. Alright, I can see the sword. Ugh. How exactly did that Nox change this much? Is what their curious faces are asking. The disgrace of the family changed this much. Is what their curious faces are asking. You shouldn't be distracted. There is an important matter at stake through this spar. But wielding the sword is something that's enjoyable. This isn't possible. Damn it. The duration of the genius time stream is now completely over. It's already over. Hearts. Alan. Look here. The victor's been decided, hasn't it? Of course. The victor is young Master Nox von Reinhaver. Damn it. Damn it. Then, I will be retiring now. I have to catch Nox now. Is this blood? Looks like I've overdone it a bit with the skill's time. The genius time stream skill has one grave drawback. If it's used past its time limit, then you'll be caught in a rebound debuff state. The player's lifespan has been reduced by 2 days and 17 hours due to the recoil of the genius time stream skill. It permanently takes one's vitality, and is the worst debuff that makes it easy for you to fall sick. I'm already a terminally ill patient. It's a relief that the rebound didn't occur in front of others. If I was caught by even just another person, my admission to the academy would have been cancelled. When it's a hard-earned admission. You got hurt. You got hurt during the spar earlier. Damn it. Damn it, I got caught. Can't find out about the skill's rebound though. And it had to be by Talia of all people. You. To be able to beat your brothers in a spar with that ruined body of yours. What? I think I may have misunderstood you. In the past month that she had seen him, on the first day, it just ended with him swinging a wooden sword several times with a clumsy posture. Not once did Nox hold a sword in his hands. But for that sort of person to be able to win. That was clearly the domain of the talented. I need to ask just how he was able to flourish his talent, and how he was able to improve his skills. But after all of the sparring was over, the figure of him standing alone. What's this? Just why is he looking like that? It wasn't that he overwhelmed his brothers with his talent. Nox wasn't a lout, as the rumors had said. He just worked hard to win any way he could. Are you all right? Don't touch my body. Thanks to being holed up in my room for the past 2 years, only playing games, yeah, I'll confess. It's difficult for me to get along with others. Since I was a character, bound to die, from the start. Sorry. What? I didn't know you were that serious about the sword. From what I've heard, you were born naturally weak. And it was because of that you were only doing stamina training. I'm sorry for misunderstanding. You must have unknowingly made a mistake acting like a lout too. Emma said anyone can make that sort of mistake. How am I supposed to react to this? She's earnest, like I saw in the game. She's the child of a hard-nosed, reputable duchy. Even if she's a child who has the chivalry characteristic, it wouldn't have been easy for her to acknowledge her mistake to someone else. If you think that, then I'd like it if you didn't tell anyone that I had a bloody nose. Oh, of course. I won't have to worry about this matter leaking, will I? Keep your promise. I think my predictions may have been correct. What did it look like to you? Nox's talent, I mean. I still don't understand why at first, he was just staying still, getting hit, but I truly do believe that of the young masters of all time in his age group, he is the best. I, too, think that way. And I'm not sure why I feel this. That child is hiding even more of his talents. But I do believe. Keep an eye out on the youngest's every move, but only watch what he does. Yes, sir. I wonder if the youngest has the talent to inherit the might of the black sword. I don't have much time left. Rotwell. Your role is important. I will do my best. You have accomplished the tutorial quest. Win your first battle. Has been cleared. This is the world that has become my reality, but the game-like system still remains. Although the status window's still here as well, your reward will be given. You have gained 3 free stat distribution tickets. This is the best. I've run for 1 month straight just to raise my stamina to 2. You should have given it early if you were going to give it anyway. But the place I need to invest in is stat window. Isn't stamina magic? 9 luck. 7 will. 10 charm. 25. It's luck. Luck. 10. The reason is, well, that can't be raised from sheer effort alone because the value of the luck stats are much higher than anything else in Inner Lunatic. Shall we check what that value is right this moment? You will be given the privilege of multiple round clearing 27 times. You have earned 1 random characteristic gotcha ticket. You have earned 1 one-time skill confirmation ticket. There's even the benefit system left. I'm so glad. Shall we draw right away? Seeing this in person, this difference. Let's see. When you've maxed out on luck, there is a 95 chance of getting intermediate or higher, right? Probably. Gray for those below low grade, silver for intermediate grade. Gold for high grade. Rainbow in the case of the highest grade. Please. Gold effect or more. It's here. The grade is being determined. Congratulations. You have gained the high grade characteristic, Power of the Supreme. I can't believe I picked this. Display the skill information. Name. Power of the Supreme grade. High properties. N.A effect. Reduces others' aggregate stats by 20. When you have lower total stats than them, this is a god-tier item. I can't believe a debuff skill showed up. But I still have more rewards left, don't I? Would you like to use the one-time skill confirmation ticket? The skill that I'll be getting here has already been determined. One of the hidden pieces that can be earned. Would you like to use the one-time skill confirmation ticket? To get that into my hands, I really need that skill. It'll be used then. Come to think of it. Is it soon time for Gren to return back to the residence? It's been a while since the Elydian Academy graduation. Gren von Reinhaver, second of the Reinhaver family. And to perform his duties as a knight, he should be in the middle of his trip. From the hidden piece to Gren. I have no time to rest. Is that I won't have to worry about Talia now, right? The only thing that's a relief, at least. She isn't the type of character that'd break a promise. And there isn't really a reason for her to approach me again either. Is what I thought, just last night. I thought it was all finished yesterday. No, what do you want? Me. What? Tell me. Tell me what I have to do to become strong quickly like that. Teach me how to become stronger. While I was training for the whole month, I know you snooped around and saw everything, isn't that right? Snooped around. Wait. Maybe, one battle. And no, you can at least teach me how to train, right? Talia was definitely a character who wanted to be recognized by her own sister. Before you ask me that, or even think about how to train, think about what ability you have. And damn. I've never comforted someone before. And don't compare yourself to others needlessly. He left. She won't chase me around, right? For a girl who might end up killing me, there's no need to show her how I get the hidden piece. One of the top 3 places in the continent where they raise famous horses. So this is the stable of the Reinhaver family. Greetings, my lord. You called for me. I see everyone's here. I am sure you already know why I have called you all in this place. Today, you are going to pick a horse that you will ride for your whole life. As I thought. The time has come. Horse. In Inner Lunatic, not only in the Reinhaver family, it is the most sacred animal on the whole continent. One has to choose one in their childhood if one plans to become a knight or a mage. There are many great battles in the second half of the game. The Elydian Academy also teaches horseback riding separately. Moreover, teleportation magic is very expensive. So once the horse dies, you have to raise it from the start. That's really inconvenient. Horses are a really important transportation method. So I have to pick the best horse. Well then, Knox von Reinhaver, winner of the competition. You can pick a horse first. You will be given one chance. Let's see. I am looking forward to my youngest son's choice. Phew. This one's really cute. They are good horses. But the one I am searching for. There it is. I have decided on this horse. I'll give you one more chance. He'll give me one more chance. That means in everyone's eyes, my choice is a failure. However, eye of discernment. Showing the stats of the designated target. Basic information. Name. Undecided, gender. Male, rank. Higher grade, age. 0 years old, race. Horse, obsidian, main element. Darkness. His rank is higher grade. As they grow, basically, summon beasts are divided into ranks. One can try to develop them into higher ranks. In other words, that means that I can at least aim for this horse to reach the highest level. On top of that, the breed is obsidian. They have the meaning of black stone and they are the most precious out of all breeds. If they had known the breed, the master would have taken it for himself. Even though currently, the horse is not that good looking because it's still weak. Attribute: positive. Steel stamina deactivated due to debuff. Natural warhorse deactivated due to debuff. Negative: predestined death. Predestined death attribute is in effect. Time remaining: 2 days 16 hours 12 minutes. But in some ways, this is more trouble. I won't change my decision. I will take this horse. With my knowledge, I can save him. Why would he make such a choice? Does he see himself similar to the weak horse? In the end, he is just a weak kid who's drawn to such fleeting affection. What a disappointment. I hope you won't regret your choice. Father. Is my choice so unsatisfactory? Young master, we will take care of it. Please choose a horse. Young master, please decide on a name for the horse. Rotwell. Yes, his name will be Carl. I've chosen Carl. The name I used every time I cleared inner lunatic. It's a name that means a lot to me. First off, since I can't let anybody see what I'll be doing from now on, I've brought him to my room, but no wonder. Those are not eyes that have given up on living. Just like I had struggled to keep living. As expected, are you also struggling to survive? Rona. I know you're out there. If you don't answer quickly, I won't just let you. I am here. How did you know I was outside? Right on time. And why are you always falling down? Look after this kid for a bit. The horse is on the bed. Who do you think will do the cleaning afterwards? He's a sick kid, so take care of him. What happens next is going to be pretty shocking. By the way, this is gonna be troublesome. Your name is Carl. Can this weak girl possibly endure it? Are you hungry? 3 days later, you are. Young master. Carl is dead. Yua. She's crying as if it has died. Who? Then again. Rona did look after Carl quite sincerely. A bit sorry. From the start, I knew this would happen. Carl cannot be saved. Enough with the crying, I need to focus, but it's distracting. And get up. Sniff. But, young master. Carl's. Don't worry, Carl will come back and stand beside me again. What? Young master, is there something wrong with your head? Step back. That scrolls. If I pump mana into this scroll. Arg, young master. Did you just use mana? That's illegal. My mana controls. One more time. It'll be because of you. If you're loud, then I'll kill Carl twice. Who? I need to concentrate. Forget being able to wield mana, I can't even enlighten the mana-sensing genius characteristic. In the Empire, it isn't permitted to wield mana under the age of 15 without being a member of the imperial family. Thanks to this rule, children of the imperial family have magic skills that are several times better than the students who come to know mana later on. All I can do is just pour my mana like a waterfall. I can feel a weak energy beneath my fingertips. This is mana. Haha. How fun. Use one-time skill confirmation ticket. As the magic I'll be starting now, I mustn't make a mistake. You have acquired the skill, Book of the Killer, Necronomicon one-time use. It's black magic. The designated target, Carl, can become an undead. Would you like to use magic? The undead and inner lunatic have two main characteristics. The first, they are beings that are brought back through black magic and dark mana. The second, just because they're brought back doesn't mean that they aren't devoid of an ego. Rather, they are born again as stronger existences. On top of that, they show unconditional loyalty towards their owner.